Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get the bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. Follow me on Instagram too so you can know when I post. I always do some reminders and post some cool pictures about the city. And happy Wednesday. Today is the middle of the week. That is our short week for this month. And that is because I just moved. For you guys at this current time of watching this video, so I'm pre-recording the week before, just to help me out because it's a busy week. So last episode on Monday, we built a new community out by our oil area, and this is out by our forestry area right now, with following this cargo train. Yes, we got that oil industry up to level 5, and we built a town, kind of a suburban town around a bay. Which is really nice. And in today's episode, we are going to kind of continue to work in a similar location, and that is going to be out by the farm area a little bit. There's a couple things we need to do and touch on, and then we'll move on to something in the brick district. As you know, assuming we still have time because I tend to get distracted. So let's hop out of it. And yeah, so Monday, we built. We finished up our oil industry and we built up West Riverside. So West Riverside is just a really small suburban community. It's very nice. And the oil industry over here as well. So we use lots of surface painter to help fill it in. And I added some trees around as well to improve the look of the area. And yeah, it's working pretty good. I think it works. I think it works pretty great. Yeah, I like how it turned out. Okay, so in today's episode, we are going to swing all the way over here, and we are going to look at some issues with the farm. This is one of them. There's not enough crops being imported over here, and sure, like this truck is dropping off crops right here, and then this truck will then bring it into here, but we're just kind of lacking on production a little bit. So I think we need to get just a bit more crops in this area. And that's good because there's lots of space we need to fill out. And then we're going to get a unique factory right about over here, which is going to really help. And in order to help with all of this, we're going to need a train station over here. So that is what we're going to be doing out over this way today. All right, so let's take a look at where our industry area is for this farm. Okay, yeah, not too bad. We're coming out all the way over here because we have our flour production over this way. And why don't we look at kind of taking this block here for our industry area. Nice, okay. And then I'll just kind of cut it off right here. And then this is a normal district, whoops, which I will just kind of extend. And this is the Kerala district. And yeah, I mean, that's fine. Okay, but we definitely need to get some more crops going, and in order to do that, we're just going to place some crop fields in and around here. So why don't we grab our rural road, and what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of just create an extra connection right through here. That's good. And then we're going to get a couple crop fields in and around. So nothing major, just some supporting help, and I think we'll go. Could also go for greenhouses or apple orchard, just like something like that. Let's go with these ones. I like the look of this one. Or we can always do some combinations. So we'll take it off right here like that, and then we'll go for maybe some of these smaller ones, and we'll just kind of attach it along to make it seem like maybe it's just one big farm field. And yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so let's make sure we get some water out this way. And I could have just gone for the large one, but I'm just kind of looking to get maybe a cool kind of look out of this. If we change this up to, let's go with corn. We'll do corn all the way through. And then it'll kind of look like it's just one big cornfield. Can't really see any difference, and this farmer lives Well, that's his barn, I guess. So why don't we give the guy, give the farmer a house? So why don't we just grab this, and we'll get him a nice farmhouse right across from his property. And I think we'll be good with water. There we go. And I think if it's in a district, is not. Now I think it's gonna come up as a European house, because I think this house is technically a European map. So we'll kind of watch out for that, and we'll see if a house even does pop up. But you know what we do need? We need some fencing through here. So let's just grab a fence, and we're gonna go with guidelines turned off. And we're just going to simply just take the farm fence and put it right around like that. And then technically we probably should have a fence on this side, but I don't know. And then if we maybe get that fence and we put it around this house, hopefully that kind of gives it a good look if that house ever does come up. And then we can also get a secondary barn if we like, or maybe a silo. Why don't we go for a secondary barn right here? Ooh, maybe it'll fit. It would be cool to have it in there, wouldn't it? Okay, well, we'll see if that works at all. And you know what, we should probably set this at empty. And hopefully by adding in this cornfield here. Oh, look at this. It's coming in. Let's see what we get. And if it kind of works, then we will leave it. Nice. Okay, I think this is going to work out great. Yeah, that works, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to make it a historical building, and then it won't change. Okay, it's not exactly a farmhouse, but I think it works pretty good for kind of what we're going for. All right, so look at all these people. Holy cow, tons. Hopefully that gives us enough crops. This helps kind of boost the crop production of this area, because we're also going to need to do some more, or get some more crops, because we're going to get a unique building in here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab this 4-lane road right here, and we're going to upgrade this whole road, because we are about to increase the traffic along here. And I know there are some bus stops over here, so let's make sure that everything is good with those. Alright, so they should be able to figure this out. It's not that hard. There we go. And then, yeah, they can figure it out. Perfect. And then right here, we're going to increase some potential issues along this junction, but not too much. How about we take this 2-lane road, and let's take the 2-lane road with grass. How about that? And what we're going to do is we're just going to make like a we need our guidelines back on, just kind of to put this factory a bit off the main road, just like that. Yeah, that'll be good. And then if we just set this up with dedicated turning lanes, hopefully, I mean, it doesn't really show the lanes here, but we can see it. All right, now let's get that factory in place. And we're gonna go with the food factory. And the food factory is a really long building, and I kind of like that about it. But if we put it like this, this doesn't really need to have cars coming right in front of it, right? If we get maybe some parking along here, that'd be good. And then we also have parking over this way. Okay, so we definitely need to get a road around the back. There's some doors as well. I'm just gonna pause the game while we're doing this, actually. Because this is definitely... I think maybe we need to rethink this a little bit, because this grass road doesn't really work for this situation. So why don't we try doing the industrial road? Yeah, this might work a bit better. Kind of blends in a bit better for here, because it looks like this is where the deliveries would come in. Okay, so I think what we need to do is delete that, and we're gonna bring it in a bit farther. How about right? Let's bring it right here. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll also get a road right here. We're gonna turn anarchy on, and I mean that's a bit tight, but cars should be able to do it. I don't think many cars are gonna be swinging by here. Actually, maybe they will. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Huh, didn't even plan that. Okay, yeah, this connection here might cause some issues. So why don't we try and just grab this road. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab it from here. Whoops, did not mean to deselect them all. I'm going to hold control down. And I'm just going to really slowly do this just to stretch out this road pretty much until we can't. Then I'm going to let go of the mouse button. And it's not control because otherwise you will mess it up. I'm speaking from experience. And there we go, we're good. Yeah, that gives us a bit more space here. I mean, it might cause some issues, but if we get, there's a node right here for stuff to change up. This building should definitely, let's empty it out, because I would rather it not be right on this road, because we're going to increase the traffic. So we should probably look at getting a secondary road off of here once this is emptied out. But let's do some dedicated turning lanes. Yeah, we'll let these cars go straight and left because that might cause some issues. And we already did that one. Okay, so why don't we look at adding some parking in? We're gonna go with this one again. And if it works, those billboards right in front of the store, I don't know about that. Let's actually just rotate it. That's actually not too bad. But, I mean, the billboards go nuts for donuts. Yeah, I mean, you can still walk by. If we get two. That actually looks pretty good. It's where maybe they have like a, this is the factory part, and this is like the storefront. So maybe this is where you come in and you park for, if you're wanting to come into the store to buy. And let's just, move this over a bit, and then we'll kind of blend it together a bit better. Actually, I'm going to look at the concrete there, and we'll just live with that. Okay, maybe this has some advertisements for their products in the store. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then right through here, let's get a row of trees. And we'll go with some smaller trees, not that small. Yeah, that'll work. Very cool. Okay, so let's see if this is emptied. It has emptied, and we're just going to leave this for now, and we're going to come back to it. So I'm going to take our asymmetrical road, this one right here, and we're just going to connect it up and bring it down. Could just get a connection over here too. This is the edge of the district. I think you kind of planned it like that a little bit. Okay, yeah, why don't I do that? I'll connect it up like that. And then what I'll do is I'll just grab these two, and I'm gonna just hold control. And we're just gonna line it up. It's pretty good. Okay, and why don't we, yeah, that'll be fine. We could also get even a secondary road through here like this to support some buildings. So we can rotate this in. I think it's yeah, let's actually just move this down. I'll hold, oops, I'm gonna hold control again, shift it down. We're gonna get it right up into the intersection here, just like that. And you know, we're not gonna get a connection here, but maybe people can walk right across here. All right, and then we're going to grab this. We're gonna place this over here. Yeah, just like that. And we got this fire department. I was hoping this would fit. It does, nice. And this taxi stand. Now this kind of works right here, but I'm gonna move it right down. Okay, or taxi depot. The fences work pretty good put together. We just combine these fences together. Yeah, that works nice. Okay, and then what we'll do is just open it back up for business, and then we can get a couple trees or something through here to help blend it together. It's not really working the way I was hoping, so let's just get a couple more right in here. Just go back to single. There we go. Okay. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. All right, so we also freed up some space over here. We could also get a connection through here, but I'm trying to filter traffic a little bit. I mean, it's not really, from this side, cars are still gonna come in through here. We could also look at getting some warehouses off of this road. So why don't we do that? I'm not gonna get a, I could connect up. That's what I'm debating right now. Should I connect up? Or should I not connect up? I think we're not going to connect up, because this way we'll be able to filter traffic a bit more efficiently. I think we're going to need to upgrade some of these roads then if we're doing all this. So this is going to be upgraded. We'll upgrade that. All right, and then we'll make sure that it's dedicated turning lanes. It's probably fine. All right, so it looks like this is off, but it's actually this road that's off from our grid. So I'm just gonna try to reline that up a little bit. All right. So what does this need? This building needs animal products, flour, paper, and plastics. Okay, so glass? Does it need glass? No. Okay. Animal products. That's plastics. Okay. Petroleum. Doesn't need crops. That's a bit interesting. So I think our nearest flour mill, our flour thing, is all the way over here or something. We're importing it from somewhere. That's emptied. Animal products. Okay, so it's coming from over there. Flour is coming from over there. Okay, so we should definitely look at getting a couple through here. So let's look at getting 4, I guess. I think I'll put the animal products and flour ones over here because it's going to probably have a ton of traffic flowing through here. So I'm just trying to think if we should just focus on trying to filter traffic through this road and this road. Yeah, okay, let's just start getting them in, Steven. All right, so we'll get 2 right here like that. And this is going to be on fill, and it's going to be on flour. And we're going to put this on fill, and it's going to be for animal products. All right. And then this might get a bit hectic here because I was also thinking paper is going to be coming from quite a far distance away, and plastics, we have one over here which it might be able to just draw from because it's not that far, but this also needs plastics. We'll see if we run into plastics. I think I'll just leave that one there. And then how about we I'm just gonna temporarily do something and then we'll flip it around. Let's get this right in here. Oh no, we're good. Okay. We're going to extend this road ever so slightly. Oops. And we're gonna get a larger paper warehouse because paper is coming from literally the other side of the map. So the more I can store, the better. Paper. All right. It's pretty good, pretty good. And then I'll just take the tree brush in here, and we'll just look at filling that in, just to hide it a little bit. And we can always do some other stuff in here as the time comes as well. All right, so this way, oh, look at that. Building's crossing over a little bit more than I was expecting it to. Why don't we grab these two? Oh, actually, never mind. I mean, it's fine. It's not really... It's just concrete, so good. Could even go farther. Huh. Didn't realize I had moved this by accident. Yeah, why don't we just look at centering this to these parking lots? Yeah, and then I'll just use Surface Painter to fill it in. Okay, so let's look at the spawn points for this building then. And it's right over here. That is not at all where we want it. We want it right in here. So the deliveries, right through here. And we'll see if that causes any issues. Or we could get deliveries through here, but this looks like it's more for like trash and stuff like that. So what we could do actually is we do this and we add a point, we add a type, and we're gonna go with garbage truck. And we're gonna remove garbage truck from here. This point placed too far from the road. Oh, okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're just going to angle it the other side. You see the little orange dot on the map. That's what we're gonna bring it this way, and then this way. And if it causes any issues, then what we'll do is we'll just put it back the way it was. All right, so now garbage trucks are coming out through here, and I could probably do everything else, but I won't for now. Yeah, okay. So let's save this by just clicking exit, and you can always confirm that it is saved. So we have our two dots over here. All right, so let's sim the game a little bit, and we'll see if everything flows okay. And you know, so far it is, but it's only been a couple of seconds. So this garbage truck got confused. He's gonna find his way. And yeah, this food factory area is pretty good. So we have the lemonade factory over here. We have another factory. It's kind of turned into a bit of a hub, and that's great. So, so I was thinking about bringing this all the way through to this one here, but it might help alleviate traffic, or at least get another connection through here to help with traffic. So why don't we try to do that? And then we can connect up this road here. Yeah, that might just help traffic out a little bit, and you know, a little bit of traffic help can go a long way. All right, and then let's just flip this around, and this should probably be 4 lanes. So let's grab that. I'm actually just going to quickly move this one down so we don't lose it, and let's upgrade to 4 lanes. Ooh, wrong one. All right, and we need to look at traffic lights. I think this probably be. That's okay. We'll make this yield and set it up with dedicated turning lanes. Set this one up for dedicated turning lanes. This is a light. It's probably fine. This is not a light. And it should be yield over here. Okay, and then that's fine. Let's make that yield. And we'll yield on these sides, and then here. Okay, that should be good enough. This doesn't need to be a light. This we'll leave as a light, and we gotta flip this around. Okay, cool. So we've got that in place. We'll keep the game running for the sim, and then if I just do this, we'll boost it up. We're gonna really struggle to get paper and plastic into here, but plastic should be coming from over here, and paper right here. But obviously we haven't gotten any yet. So, in order to help that out, what we should really have here is a train station. So that's what we shall do. It's going to really increase traffic through here. So we're going to really need to kind of watch that. But, you know, there is a lot of train stations around this area now. This one over here. There's a train station downtown as well, which is crazy busy. That's fantastic to see. So a long time ago, we planned this as a potential train station connection. So we're not actually going to have it over here, but we will use this space for it. So I'm going to delete this. We're going to move this to somewhere that's not a main road. Right there. Sure. And this milk parlor, we could probably look at moving as well. And taking up this whole road and kind of just, you know, aiding ourselves in the future by not having a dairy farm right next to the train station. So why don't we look at maybe getting a little dairy farm right here. I'm not actually going to connect that, but I will bring it out to a bit there. And what I'll do is I'll just start off with these, and we will do, let's put it right up against the side there, and we'll move these ones over here too. And the milk parlor, maybe this farmer has a lot going on in his life. He's got his cornfield and his cows. Let's also move this. One of the funniest things about moving this is sitting in the game and watching the cows run all the way over to their new place. The migration of the cows has begun. All right, and then we'll get the barn over here, and this one should be. Well, you know, it does need to have some crops, so we'll leave it unbalanced. Okay, and then if we want to, we can also get another farmhouse over here, and so maybe it's 2 different families then, and the farm fence as well. And I like turning guidelines off when I'm doing fences. Okay, so we'll get this over to here, and we'll kind of connect up like that. Okay, very cool. Let's see this house. Come on, let's get it built. And pretty much what I like doing is I just like doing it right away, unless it's like a completely unrealistic building, because I'd rather have this building than like a 3-story kind of building. Oh, here they come, causing traffic. The cow migration has begun. This truck's freaking out. Very funny. Okay. Let's now look at getting in this train station. Okay, so let's guess that it's about here, and let's get that train station in. So train, cargo. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna grab this, and we're gonna just reposition. Whoops. Make sure we grab them all, and we're gonna pull it down about here. Should we make this a bit of a yard? I mean, for efficiency reasons, we probably shouldn't. And realistically, it might have 1. So let's just make a space for 1 more track. Okay, and let's turn guidelines off. It is off, so that snapping that was causing me some issues. Okay, and then I'll just get a backup line right here. And let's turn curved off. We'll turn node snapping on again. And let's get that out right here. Whoa, sorry train. Probably should have waited for you to move. And we'll connect up right there. And we'll just use some tweaking with move it to get the train lines to kind of fit together the way we were looking for them to do that. And I'm just going to grab this, and we're just going to move it into the yard a bit more. Okay. Then I'm just going to kind of straighten it out through here with holding Alt and move it. There we go, that's pretty good. And why don't we just use the surface painter to fill it in with some gravel. Whoops. Alright, so that is great. I'm going to pause the game again. We're going to delete that road. And now we're going to figure out how we're going to do this. So I have two options here. I can make it a one-way loop, pretty much, because, you know, traffic is hectic on these things. Or we can do something like we did over here with the loop system, where we watch these cars and these guys will... Yeah, okay, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes they just decide to go over here. Oh. Okay, well, no one's really doing it. Maybe this guy's going to do it? Nope, they're going over there. So sometimes what they do is they just go down this one-way loop and then come back. But let's try the one-way system. So I think I'll get them to come off of this one, this intersection. We'll use our industrial road one way. Okay, so that means I will try to use guidelines. And we'll get a connection like this. And then we'll get this to pop up to about... let's go with no guidelines then. How about just road guidelines? Yep, there we go. And then this one will come down. This is a pretty main road, so I don't want to clog it up too much. But we really don't have any other options except for, say, right in there. Okay, that's fine. We will... Okay, let's turn all the guidelines back on then. And I'm trying to line it up. There we go. This one. So we get a nice curve. And then if I just, delete these two. Do the same thing. There we go. Just fix this node to a middle node. There we go. Okay, so let's move the spawn point a little bit. Whoops. And we're just going to move it inside of the train station, just like that. Okay, we're going to need some water for this area as well. And then what we'll do is we'll just look at getting... Sorry, that was really bad. Ooh, there's a node over here too. Alright, middle node. There we go. We can look at getting in some warehouses over here too, which can store... So this is going to be shipping out crops and animal products. And flour. Okay. So why don't we... What we could do is we could get like a secondary storage facility over here. So let's grab... how about just this 1 unit road? And... This is a bit oddly shaped, isn't it? What we'll do is we'll just go into our warehouses. And we need 3, don't we? So animal products, flour... and crops. Well, only 2 really. Okay, so we'll grab these 2. I'll place them like that, just temporarily. I don't actually want them on this road. And then right here, we'll get a straight road to about there. And then we'll connect in like that. And we're doing a 2-lane road here because I want cars to be able to like take stuff from this train station and then go in here if they need to. And then also they can come over through here and then drop stuff off. And we're just using a 1-lane road because it takes up less space. Alright, so I know that this factory kind of has a bit of a weird hitbox, so I'm going to be able to use that to our advantage a little bit. Alright, so this is going to be on empty and flour, and then, empty and animal products, and then we're going to get a big, large silo. Ooh, you know what? The The silos would look really good if we just butted it up against here, wouldn't it? It would. Okay, so let's grab this node. I'm just gonna hold Alt. I'm just gonna shift it down. Perfect. And then we're going to, let's go with the industrial road because I like the look of it. Okay, we're just gonna do that really quickly. And then grab our silo, this one. Whoa. You know what? This might be too big. Okay, let's just go to here. I just want the node. I'm hoping that cars will be able to just use this. Let's see if we can just kind of lower this down a little bit. Okay. And let's just straighten this one out a little bit too. It's a bit of a bend there, but I think it's fine. Okay, and then I hope that this is going to be enough space for cars, but let's put it on empty. Yeah, pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of looking to get a bit of an interesting vibe from this train station. Like, you know how there's, you fill up these grain silos and then they empty out into the train cars. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Which means we can probably just move these around a little bit better then. Let's go with buildings, and we'll shift this one down to about here, and that one too. Okay, so now let's just look at detailing a little bit. I don't think we'll have time for the brickworks stuff today, but we will, or the brick district one, but we will tomorrow in tomorrow's episode, so no worries there. Okay, let's just grab our surface painter. Let's go with pavement, and I'm just going to pave in this whole block except for right here. Okay, let's take that out. And okay, so this is going to need some parking, so why don't we look at doing that. Let's grab should we just do a parking lot? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's go with parking lot. We're gonna grab this one, and then right here, I would love it if we could just sneak a road right like this. And then like that, maybe? Is that too big? No, I think that's good. It's just for the workers to come and park. Let's grab this. Okay, we'll leave a spot. And then electric vehicles. And then we'll just scooch this one. Whoops, we'll scooch this one over ever so slightly. There we go. Okay. We'll just do some paint, some pavement painting into here. Should I just do this whole thing? No, this is gonna look a bit ugly if I do that. All right, and then we need a fence. So let's grab forestry fence or oil. Let's go with this one. Okay, so we'll just grab that, bring it down to here, and we'll bring this over to about there, and then down, like that. Ooh, that's a bit off. Okay, this one's a bit off too. Fantastic. And then we'll just kind of get a fence for a short distance along here. Alright, and we'll get the same thing from about here to here, and then a short distance. Alright, so we got some parking for the workers, and we can definitely spruce up this area a bit with some trees. Just turn the strength down, Steven. Don't try to mess with it. There we go. And we got some animals over here. Hopefully this doesn't cause any issues with this. We can always fix it if we do. We'll just make it an underpass. But I think this build turned out pretty nice. Farm industry area. We set these up, right? Yeah, we did. And we can also get unique factory products on an empty yard as well. I kind of forgot about that because we have a bunch of unique factory products, but I'm not sure if we have any unique factory product storage. So let's just try to fit that in. Okay, so we'll grab, oh, wrong one again, Steven. Okay, here we go. We'll just go with this one, and I'm just gonna get it onto the road here. This one, it does cause a lot of traffic, but if you leave it on empty, it should be enough that it's fine. And we'll just get it to kind of connect up to this fence right here. And we'll give it some space. Okay, and then we'll make sure that its spawn point isn't anywhere weird. Alrighty, and then we just set it up as empty and unique factory products. Alright. Surface painter right through here. Why don't we try to get gravel right up against this on the back end, and then if we get a fence to connect up, we might be able to get a good kind of ending. Oops, no guidelines. And then if I just use move it, segments, get rid of buildings. There we go. And then I think some trees here will just kind of help spruce it up a little bit. And kind of hide the glitchiness. But we can always get maybe a second fence in or something like that, or maybe we could even just get a road through here just as like a just for show kind of thing. I wonder how a gravel road's gonna look. Okay, and then if we just get rid of the surface painter. Oh, look at that, we can actually just pave over this and make it gravel. It's actually not a bad idea. Okay, just gonna manipulate this a little bit. And then why don't we just grab one parking lot right here. There's no point actually, it's fine. Okay, so some cars might use it to turn around. That's fine with me. But I think it gives like a good ending. Okay, let's just set this up really quickly. This, I don't mind if they go straight as well. There's no need for them to turn right. So, and then this guy, there's no need for them to go straight. This road is for show. So I'll just make them just turn right out of here. Yeah, hopefully no one ever uses that road. That was just for the look. And yeah, you know what? This area turned out pretty nicely, guys. I'm pretty happy with it. And people are already using it. Oh, you know what? I'm such a bonehead. I forgot to bring it out on this side. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Okay, well, let's, if you left a comment being like, you forgot the other side, I'm sorry. It's a genuine mistake. I was so focused on getting everything else in. Alright, so there we go. And then I'll just scooch this over a little bit. This is the line that actually matters. This one doesn't. Alright, and then we'll just get some gravel through here just to make sure that it flows well. Wonder if we just get gravel all the way underneath here. Yeah, that's okay. All right. And then we'll get the fence again. And we'll get this fence to go to about here, down to the road. All right. It's a pretty good little build today. Did a lot. Got some fences through here. Maybe if we just bring this out to the fence line. All right, so let's take a look at what we did. So we made these two little farms over here to help support. Well, we moved the animal farm over this way, but we seem to be getting everything we need. That is great to see. Paper's coming in. That's good. Plastic, we still got tons. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice. How about we just end the video here then, guys? And I hope you had a lovely day. And how are we gonna get both the factory and the train station in here? I think we'll just go for the factory. Perhaps at a post office. So I hope you had a lovely day, everyone, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.